On the banks of the Tennessee River, Neyland Stadium in Knoxville. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. And it'll be the Condors will put boot to leather, and this will be the start of a new season. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Tennessee's offense will go on the attack first. And the man leading the attack, George McIntyre, freshman out of the state of Tennessee. He's barely finding his way around campus, knowing where the dorms and the classrooms are, and he's already got the keys to this offense. The run inside. It's Bishop. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up one. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Bishop. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Flying down the right side. 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. Got a step. It was all over, right to the house. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Man, can you draw up a better start for this offense? Coming out the gate explosive to start the season, get a touchdown on the board right away, create a lot of momentum for this football season.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's King. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Condors offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The Condors will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. So here is the Tennessee offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. On the ground, it's Bishop. Plows through the defense. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They're going to ride this running back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Bishop. Oh, out of space. A likely touchdown saving. But the catch and run takes it down to the 7. The Volunteers line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose. They'll take it to the house. Touchdown ball.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And the extra point was good. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get some. Turning it on! And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. On the option. Pulls it again on the option. There's some room. Makes it past the marker. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Condors! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. He's got an open man. And the big game. Got it on the 46. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running inside. It's Bishop. Push down for the tackle.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Condor! The defense putting points on the board. The extra point here would tie the game. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Slings it downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now they'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. To the air, it's right. Going to take a shot. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And that is no good. And after the first quarter miss, guys, we're still tied up. First play of the drive comes from the 38.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he can't hang on, and those arms might have favored an alligator there, and it'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. He's already got 46 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Pocket breaking down. Got his man to the left. And he just kept running. Ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. His third touchdown of this game, and his third on the season. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
And I love the wheel route. I love calling it because most of the time I'm going to get my running back, who's a fast athlete, in space against a linebacker or somebody who can't catch him. Nice play design, nice job throwing it out in front of him. He does the rest, gets in for the touchdown.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. There he goes. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You can tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
The tackle getting off the rock. Nice job seeing play action. Understand his pass beats the guard, gets to the quarterback, and gets the QB on the ground.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Complete. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And it'll be the Condors who will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback will keep it. Finding some room. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The run inside. It's Bishop. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Volunteers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's in.
Now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they can become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now that they had in mind to start this drive, here comes 2nd and 13. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now back up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Condors decide to punt it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense got it. Here he goes. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the... Oh, touchdown, Condors. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking to the big tight end. Finds his man. It's Davis. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Escapes the pressure going right. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Bishop. He's now up to 83 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. The Volunteers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They cross midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Staley. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. He's on. Down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Looking down the middle. That pass is incomplete.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Coming out with it, it's King. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the 2nd half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Going with the ground game left. Maybe some room here. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And it'll be the Condors will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Vols with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Got it at the 16-yard line. And the Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds. After the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field. We're right, and the play will stand. The Volunteers have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Sets up the screen. And to the end. Touchdown ball! He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stops. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. Got enough for the 1st. Maybe a crease. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Condors are flying down the field. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And it'll be the Condors pounding the rock to move the sticks now back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. Got enough space. Touchdown, Condor! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, how nice is it to be down, and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back, and he can make big plays like that. Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back in the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves, too. I don't know if in this 2-minute type situation, if they were expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
Got enough for the 1st. Bust through behind his pad. He's loose on the left. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, 10. All into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up. He's in the house for the 6th time in this game. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Holly, what update do you have for it?
Here on the away team sideline, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll run it on the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
In these situations, third and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushes loose. Go get that QB.
Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads it downfield. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
This guy is so comfortable in zone coverage. They're playing cover 2, and he's just back there roaming around in the middle of the field. He's so confident in his speed to break on the ball. As soon as he saw where the QB was trying to go with it, he put his heel in the ground, accelerated, and made the pick.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Headed to the 4th, and both of these running backs have been outstanding, and both have found the end zone on the day. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they... the 32. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's right. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. A defense bringing the...
And how about that back-to-back sack? You want 2 sacks in a game? That's a great game. He is flying around, getting to that quarterback and getting him on the ground.
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
And this has been the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He wants to go deep. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Volunteers! And they take it for 6 more points. Into the end zone for the 7th time in this game.
Well, I think this home environment was just too much for their opponents to handle. There's been unbelievable noise and energy. The crowd showed up today, but how about the playmaking on the field? These guys have got dudes all over the field, and this kind of win week 1 sends a statement and reverberates all across college football.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. The Condors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him. Another sack. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And it'll be the Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes a move. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of.
There's a crease. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. All wideouts, no backs. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes all the way down to the 10. The Vols will snap it on 1st and 10. Running the red zone. It's Bishop. Made a defender miss. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the back. Touchdown ball! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. His 8th touchdown of the game.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Pulls it on the option. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Clock stops as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Some misdirection with the counter. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's right. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. They got him. It's a sack, and what a for this defense to turn it over on downs. And the Vols with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. They stop him right there. They tried to convert with the run, and the defense was up for the challenge. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Here's the pressure. Drilled as he throws, and and they stop him on 4th down with the heat.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th down? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done the same thing. If backups are on the field, they get an opportunity to run your playbook, so let him do it. At the end of the day, you've got to force the opponent to stop. And that's what they're doing. That's the mindset. I got to be honest, I like it.
The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock. They boot it away. He gets a block. Can they catch him? And they're going to put another one into the end zone. Just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he tacked on the extra point. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
The run inside. It's Stevens. Oh, he's got some space. And that is how we will wrap this one up. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get